Greetings, this is Hedoro Jumbo. Some nightmare website that I've been dealing with for a few years, and I want to show you. I'll put it on this side so you guys can see. So this will be what's happening with the when we test it we test these sites on the mobile device. This is an old phone, but it's perfectly fine. It still works fine with my daily driver. This is my daily driver. I'll show you guys as well. All right. My name is Edoro Jambo. I'm a freelance programmer. I maintain some websites for clients. I also do database stuff. I also create apps, whether it's for mobile like Android, iOS, or for the desktop, or even just web apps. I do it all. I'm an expert. I've been doing it since 2009 full time. So with that out of the way, I'm coming to you. Most of this review, I'm gonna be fair, is based on what I like. So for example, I like speed. I don't like to be, I don't have to navigate too much. I like to get the content I want quickly, especially if it's a specialized website. I'll show you that in a second. And I also, the prettiness of a website is subjective, so I don't care about that kind of stuff. So with that said, I do have some sites I want to show you guys, and you guys can decide in no particular order. I want to make sure these sites get through. So I'm going to go to is the BBC. Yes, the famous Beeb. So here we go. Let's go to BBC. Now, I've known the BBC because since I was a kid, my parents and what do you call it? My parents and obviously all the grown-ups, they'll talk up about BBC, the world news, British, all that kind of stuff. I'm not British, by the way. But the point I'm trying to say is that let's say I want to go to bbc.co.uk. You got that right? So I'm going out of my way to type bbc.co.uk. So let's go ahead. Let's get started here. Okay, let me make sure I have the chat up and running in case you guys want to chat here. So in case you're wondering what command I use to get skirt copy running here, I'll show you here as well. See, I just put skirt copy, the max size I made it to 960. I made the FPS to 30. And then the video bitrate I set to 2M. And the encoder is, I think it's the default one. That's the one that's on the phone. So the encoders will depend on what the phone supports. So I just picked that one. I'm running version 3.3.3. I think I just updated literally just yesterday. And you can see it found, I think this is the serial number of the device, G3223. And there we go. So this device only has Android 8. So I'm not able to control the camera directly. So I still need to a program like Skirt Up. Okay, that out of the way. Okay, so I want to go to the BBC. So I type bbc.co.uk. Watch what happens. Does that look like bbc.co.uk? Huh, interesting. So I'll tell you obviously this is opinion. My opinion is what's happening is they know I'm in Canada. So what they're doing is they think that, they actually wrote it somewhere, I read it somewhere, they think that what I'll be most interested in is Canadian news or especially American news, you see. So they have, I think they call it North America or something like that. So I think they call it the Americas. So they give the news, they give me the news, which is supposed to be local to my geographical area. Now, I'll tell you why this is stupid. Yes, you heard me right, stupid. I'm in North America, or I'm in the Americas. Do you really think I don't know what's going on here? Right? Do you know why I typed in bbc.co.uk? You know, the UK part? Because I want to know, I want to have more, UK news. I deliberately, here's how is it more stupid. Okay, what if I'm a British person? I travel to Canada or America, or it doesn't matter. I mean the States. I want to know what's going on at home. Right? So if I maybe it's a family member or a friend or somebody is visiting me here, they say, hey Edward, can you give me your Wi-Fi? I want to connect to see what's going on at home. So they go and type in bbc.co.uk. Then they get redirected to the wrong site, right? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. So they're basically preventing me from reading news about the UK. Is it because the UK is going to badmouth us, Canadians or Americans or whatever? I don't know. But this is the big fail. Big fail. And so again, so one of the reasons, like especially when I was younger, I like to know what was going on with sports, because I was pretty good at sports player when I was younger. So I wanted to keep up, and I'm not some sports I'm not a huge fan, but I like to keep up with what's going on. It's just news, if you will, sports news, if you will. So I'm saying is that the BBC, despite what people think, does have decent sports coverage, right? So, for example, when I was also younger, I was a big F1 fan, right? So, even to this very day, some of the best F1 commentary comes from the BBC. But because they kick me out, I'm not able to read it. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's insanity. It's completely insanity. I have read, for example, Americans, our national broadcaster in Canada, CBC.ca. So Americans can type in cbc.ca and they can listen to news that's, guess what? cbc.ca. This stupid. Could you imagine if this was like a government website where maybe I'm thinking of migrating to the UK or traveling to the UK, so I type in whatever gov.co.uk, then it redirects me to the Canadian government of Canada. It's insanity. Hey BBC, if anybody is watching this is a big fail. So and you know what's even worse is that it loads the page. You guys saw that. I'll show you again. It loads the page first and then it redirects. So I'm thinking, maybe I typed it wrong, right? I typed it in wrong. I typed in bbc.com. No, that's not what I want. I want bbc.co.uk. That's what I want. What happened? I did this the first time this happened. I did it a few times. I was thinking, is my eyes playing on me? What is going on? I thought, let me clear the cache, all that kind of stuff. So I'm a programmer. I know how I could fool it. But the point I'm trying to say is that if I go to the trouble of whether it's a link or anything, I want to go to bbc.co.uk. I don't want to go to bbc.com. So that's a first fail. Okay, and it's also same thing. So let's go here on the. I think I don't have the internet on. Let me make sure I do here. That should not be there. Okay, Chrome. I think I had Chrome. Okay. Looks like I have to do this the manual way. I can click the X. I forgot about that. Let's click the X. Okay. So do I have the internet? Yeah, I do have. Okay, Wi-Fi is on. Okay, so this time I'm gonna go to, this is bbc.co.uk. Okay. Watch what happens. Did you see that? on the mobile device, it actually waits long. Yes, that actually does happen. It has to wait longer before it redirects you to, like, I'm in North America. Don't you think I know what's going on in North American news? Why would I go to BBC? That actually says British Broadcast Corporation, so I can find out information about the what's going on, the biggest news stories and it says America. So it's not even Canadian. The only Canadian is this guy here, right? It's just insanity, and then some just complete insanity. So that's the first fail. The next fail, this one irritates me so much. And I'm actually in a position right now where I can actually completely bypassed this second one. So I'm glad. However, once in a while I do need to stop into it because I said I live in a rural area, so I have limited options. So sometimes I really need to. I'm saying I'm getting to the point where I'll never need to go to this one. So this one is a grocery store. It's called No Frills. Okay, so this one is going to have two issues. Now, to be fair, they have been kind of fixing their issues, but let's check out the next one, the next fail. So the next fail is nofrills.ca. Let's go check it out. Okay, now you guys didn't probably see this. I think it's because obviously the desktop computers are more powerful, so it loads up quickly. However, can you guys hear that? The fan is going on now. Let's see what's happening. So I'm going to open up the task manager. So the fan is going on. So it's using, look at that, it's using a lot of CPU. You see that? Now, this is one of those sites, they are more interested in spying on you. So it's a grocery store. I'm coming to look for obviously groceries, mostly food, but it's more interested in spying on me. Yeah, the fan is spinning right now. You guys can hear? Think about it. Why would a website, a grocery website, trigger? Look at the high CPU usage. Why would a website? Why would a website trigger my CPU fans? Right? It's insanity. This is look at that, 70%. So is it coding website? So now this explains why when I try this on the mobile, it's actually so that's the first fail. And unfortunately, in the past, the No Frills site actually used to be pretty fast. What happened was its parent, the owner, Loblaws, they decided to make all their sites the same. So they took like the worst aspects of, for example, Loblaws, and they passed it out to all their websites. So I'll show you what I mean later when we check that out. So the other problem with this site is the search. The search is slow. Okay, watch. Let's say I'm looking for grass-fed beef. Okay, so here I'll type grass-fed beef. Okay, it says no results found. That's actually pretty good. But most people don't look at that part, so they'll just press enter. Yes, it's that slow. I'm not joking, it's that slow. Remember, this is not a... And then it says grass-fed, but it said no results. Clearly they do have. It even says right there, grass-fed, grass-fed, grass-fed. And then it has things which are clearly not nowhere of this, any of this grass-fed. More fails. You see my point? Oh my goodness. And it's so for example, I know because I've been there, they have some things which I don't know if they're not in their database. So, and it says we respect your privacy. Whenever I see this, I always know it's a lie. Whenever you say this will pop up here because they want to, they want to track you with the cookies. So then what? How do you respect my privacy? Now, before we leave the No Frills one, I want to show you other brands. And for example, if we go to Loblaws, it's the same stupid thing. Loblaws. I can spell Loblaws.ca. Another fail here. You see, it's very similar, and you get the same stupid thing where the CPU will start jumping as well. You see, they look very similar. So, for example, if I type in this one, grass-fed beef, no results found again. So as I'm saying, like, I know they actually sell some. So if I press enter, again, slow again, and respect your privacy. Oh, look at that. See, they're more interested in what? Look, my hands are here. What is this? And if you think this is bad on the desktop version, oh boy, wait until you see it on the same stupid result. So I'm saying, you see, they're more interested in promoting stuff to you. At least this time, wow, the first time where something that's actually sponsored is actually relevant to my search. But you see, it told me there was no results. Now it's telling me there's 16 results. Yeah, and one of the things I really dislike is that when we can't go to the bottom of a page, it always like does this, which is super slow. You saw that part where when I was scrolling down. Let's see if we do it again. Okay, one thing I do like is at least there's some websites where they'll hide the content again, and then you have to scroll and then do reload again. So at least they got that part right. Wow, I really hate this is one of the reasons why I never did the delivery for the orders, because this thing used to annoy me so much on the phone when this was my daily driver, and I'll show you why. Okay, so they have others. There's like Superstore. They're all in the same family. So let's put this here. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to put this here. So I just want to show you here, guys. Here, let me actually make sure it's the bib. Let me actually minimize this so people can see. So here, just to show you again, I type bbc.co.uk. Watch that. Oh, let me start reading the story. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, all right. Oh, what the? So that's the fail for the BBC there. Not to mention, this is also annoying. I forgot to show you guys this. I'll show you right now. So you see here, remember I told you I want sports. Okay, so I go to sports. Remember, I'm looking for F1, right? Just as an example. So instead of being able to scroll here, no, you can't. You have to go to another sub menu. Okay, not a problem. And then I can go to the F1. Okay, then I can read the stuff. So I said they're actually pretty good when it comes to F1 type of commentary. You see how slow the site is, by the way? Yes, it's also slow on the mobile device as well. Yeah, see that I'm not making that up. It's also slow. So this type of websites, they're all more interested in selling you ads. So I think the reason why they kick me to the .com is because they probably have ads on the UK one, and they don't want to show me because I guess they won't make money. But that is so crazy. All right, and then obviously the no frills. So let's go here. And I'll type in nofrills.ca. Yeah, it's still loading, by the way. It's still loading. It's not done yet. It's still loading. It's still loading. You can't do anything. You have to wait until it finishes. I'm not joking. Like, you can't do anything until it finishes loading. It's still loading, by the way. I'm not joking. It's still loading. There we go. Can you believe that? Yes, you guys actually saw that. It's that slow, right? Sorry, I made a mistake. It wasn't ready yet. Wow. Oh, finally. We respect your privacy. Right. Slower than molasses. Okay, let's search again for grass. Yeah, I'm typing. It's that slow. And this is grass. Yes, it's that slow. Grass-fed beef. No results found. Yay! I press enter. Okay, so what the hell? I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Do you see what I have to put up with? Yes. So could you imagine if I had to rely on this website for my food? Like this is the reason I never tried the so-called PC Express. They sent me a bunch of coupons and begged me everything. I can't. It's that bad. It's that bad, right? Look, my results are not even up yet. Oh, I remember you guys are probably saying, "Oh no, there's no results." Remember on the desktop, yeah, see the results are coming up. It's that slow. Now, maybe some of you guys have like a fancy, $10,000 phone where it loads up fast. Good for you. But I can tell you that although this device, this phone here is a little bit older, it's very capable. Okay, it's very capable, and my daily drive is also pretty very capable. It's still slow on it. So there we go. So then the 13 results. There we go. And it's, scrolling is also slow, by the way. And look at that. Oh, the dreaded thing where it prefers to show you an ad of some fancy. So I always tell my customers, one of my pet peeves is websites which focus more on the visual stuff, making it pretty instead of the functionality. This is a website where they're trying to get me to use their PC Express. But how can you trust? How can you get me to use the PC Express when the site loads so low? So this is like a showcase of what not to. Yeah, look at that. It is another slow as molasses website. All right. I am going to, since we're still on Canadian sites, let's do one more Canadian site, then we can go. Let's say international. Okay. Let's go back here. This one is actually not bad, but you tell me what you guys think. So it's flyers dot smart canucks.ca. Okay. See, it loads fast. That's fantastic. Loads very quickly, and it has some ads. That's no problem. You can see scrolling is very quick. Now, you guys know some stores, right? Oh, you know one of them is, for example, No Frills, right? So let's click on No Frills. Okay, so I click in N, then I see No Frills is here. So I can go to No Frills. Now, I'll show you. Now, to be fair, there's some good things I like about this site, and you guys will see them soon. So No Frills here. And then you decide, so for example, I'm in Ontario, so that should be this one, Ontario. So I click View Flyer, and the flyer loads up. I don't know why it's a little bit, oh, sorry, yeah. so that weird thing is here. I would think that the flyer is still loading, but it's actually loaded up very quickly. And you can see here, and then obviously if I want to go to the next page, I can either navigate it here. For example, I can click 2, 3, or I can click, I think there's, yeah, I can click this one too, so it will go there. So that's one thing I find annoying. You see that? It does a page jump, and you might be wondering why in the road. So then if I want to go back, obviously it's flyers, I click flyers again. And if I want another one, for example, if I want a Walmart, I'll go in W. Now here's a problem. I don't want Walmart. How do I go back up? You see, you know what's missing here? They should have some type of, back to top. Oh man, this is the first time I've seen it, back to top. Okay, I think so that one is not very visible, back to top. Okay, there we go. So okay, I apologize, it's actually there. And that's the navigation. So not bad. Let's check this out on the mobile phone. So there's some good things and some bad things, and you guys will be the judge of that. And you can see it's actually pretty nice. Even though it had ads, do you see the CPU usage is, it's not bad. Okay, so let's minimize this guy here, go back here, and open up a new tab here, and then we'll go to nofrills.ca. Oh, not nofrills.ca. I don't want that again. It was flyer.smartcanucks.ca. Sorry about that. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty easy to navigate. I don't know why that's not working. Don't tell me you're loading. Okay, there we go. It's actually much faster. I've never actually used that. I just saw it there. So for example, if I want to go back to No Frills, I click here, No Frills. It jumps right to the, it doesn't go right to the because it's N, it just goes to N. So then you have to scroll down to, where's NO? You have to scroll down to then No Frills. So I click on No Frills. So what I used to do is let's find our where's the Ontario one. Here we go. We click on that. Now it's the same thing, but it's much better because obviously on the what do you call it? On a phone you have more vertical, especially if you're in the vertical, the horizontal. So as you can see, it's basically the same thing. You can but if you notice something interesting, this one doesn't have the what is going on here? Oh, you have to click next. So that's very annoying. That's very annoying. You have to click next to go to the next one. So for example, I have to click next here, then it will take me to the next page. So that's very, very annoying. But they do have something which I do like. They have this thing called view all. I like this option. So I usually, when I'm on the mobile, I click on view all, and then the view all will show all of them as you see. You just scroll down. I prefer that, and I'm very glad that they allow that option. So that option, I just scroll down, which I find way faster than click or swiping or anything like that. So I do like, that's one good option. So they do have some good and bad, obviously. Right, so now we're gonna get out of here and let's go back to the the flyer page. So if I go down, let's go back to the ends. Okay, let's say I'm looking for, where did not jump? Okay, here we go. So if oops, that's not what I want. Let's go back one more time. I don't know why I was slow. Okay, here, what in the world? Oh, I'm clicking too fast. Okay, so N, click it once, get out of it. There we go. Why is it in P's? And I don't, NOP, I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, so if I'm here, here's a problem. How do I go back to the top? You see my point? Oh, now I want to search Walmart or something else. I can't. You see my point? That's why I said. That's why I thought it was. That's why I guess my muscle memory forgot that there's a back to top. There's no back to top here. It's here on the mobile. So the mobile, although it looks nice, the problem is there's no back to top. All right. Next. Let's put this guy here, put this guy on top and show. So now we're going to check out some international sites. One of them I just found out about today. It's called linkcars.com. So this is linkcars.com, and so I think people claim that it's a bad site, I guess, because it kind of looks like somebody just did this in on their, I guess, what was that infamous Microsoft Paint or something. I don't mind it. I think it's fine. It's fun. It looks like this is what do you call it? An independent vehicle sales. So I don't mind this one. There's nothing wrong. It's fast. You see that? It's fast. It's not annoying. It doesn't pop up ads and all that. I don't know what's wrong with this. I mean, as I said before, what you consider if you consider ugly or something, or it's not pretty. But see, I prefer this. Gets right to the point, right? I even when I first visited the site, it has something to do with cars. I thought it was like a rental car place, but it's clearly it says right there, known as a car leasing. I don't have a problem with this. See, I want a van. Look how fast that is. You see, this I do like. Nice and simple. Does the search work? So let's say models. Okay, I gotta admit, that is a little bit annoying. So what is that? I'm guessing some British models. I know Alfa Romeo. So let's pick Junior, and we pick the body styles, SUV. Okay, I gotta admit that is out there a little bit, but I'm saying it's still on the budget. Okay, so let's get the details. No vehicles found. Okay, So let me suggest an improvement here. I know people think it's terrible, but if I was looking if I was looking for the junior and I only had 150 pounds, I would be ticked off. I think what I'm saying is that when you do things like this, what should happen is you should gray out the numbers so that people know. For example, let me change this. I don't know what budget they have. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Jadis. Oh, Lolly. Oh, okay, thanks. So, for example, if I click on 300, this one here, okay, it does have some. So I suggest that, for example, this one which says under 150, that should be grayed out so people don't waste the time, because I would have to go check. Oh, okay, maybe I need to increase my, my budget. So that's my personal opinion. Okay, but I honestly, the colors, I do admit, a little, even the font is a little bit unorthodox, but I'm saying it gets the point and people talk about it, so maybe that was the entire point. So I said it's all subjective, as long as I honestly don't really have a problem with this site because I said personally I just like the site to be fast. Get to the point. I like that. That's nice. Get to the point. So let's check this site out on the mobile device and see how it behaves. So let's open up another tab here and just type in here. I think it was linkcars. Was it .com? I can't remember now. I think it's .com. Okay, so this is the mobile version. Okay, look at that. It's pretty fast. That's good. Personal, business. I want a van. Still fast. Smart that the slider has stopped, so I guess you have to trigger it yourself. That's also pretty smart. And let's do the same thing again. Let's check the menu. Yeah, the menu is really fast, instant. They removed, I guess, some of the animations. So let's pick the same model just to be fair. I think it was junior. Body type, I think it was a SUV. The budget, again, I only have 150 pence. Okay, no vehicles found. Okay, oh, I do. So I'm not gonna say anything. I'm sure you guys can point that out. I think this is just plain text. Is that a font? I don't know if it's an image. I can't select that. Okay, I can't select that. So let's go to filter. Oh, here we go, budget. Oh, this is actually not bad. So in the budget, so I'm gonna, what did I put before? I think I changed it to 300 pence. And view results. Okay, there we go. So not bad. I would take this site over the others so far. I mean, the BBC, I said, I don't know why it redirects. I really dislike when sites do that. Okay, so let's put this guy here. Next, let's go to another site. This one is this explains bad sites. So let's go check them out. The bad sites. I'm sure you guys will see what's going on here right away. Okay, so that's why I got the link cars. I guess it used to look like that. It was even more guardy in the past, but as I said, it got the point across. I don't have a problem with it. I really don't have a problem with it. It's fast. That's what I want. It gets the point across, right? I mean, like yes, it gets the point across, right? And it shows that obviously it's more human. I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so then they have this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, should we visit that one? Oh, wow. Wow. That looks like it's like stuck in the 1999. Wow. Not that it's an old site. It's just that, how can you even read that? And then there's this one, Blinky. He's okay, not really okay. Oh, link cars. Oh, this is Ling again. This reminds me of what is it? Is it 4chan? And what is the other one? MySpace, way back in the early 2000s as well. Wow. Okay. Gren. Okay. Again, what is wrong with this site? You can see the information. It looks like they just scanned a newspaper, whatever their printed version. Again, you can see the information right away. I don't have a problem with that. And what is wrong with this one? It says right there it's for sorry, I thought it was Vision. Sorry, I apologize. I thought it was Vision. Oh, oof, yeah. All right, and then tag team signs. All right, all right, I get it. Word. This looks like it's a very old. Oh, this is the table. Oh my goodness, I recognize this. This is a table. Back. So you guys don't know, back in the late 90s, websites were designed using the table layout because that's the only one that didn't have divs yet. So you had to use tables, or the only way where you could control images or center things. So I don't think it's fair to make fun of them because that's the way they were. And I think this person is abusing the overlay. I think that's when the overlay was first allowed. So this person's clearly abusing it. So again, so clearly this site is pretty old. I'm not going to make fun. I mean, if this site was made in, say, 2015, right, 10 years ago, yeah, you could make fun of them then. But I'm saying that if it was made today, yeah, I would make fun of them. I'm saying clearly this site is also another one that was most likely created, very early 2000s, most likely, probably even in the 90s. And look at that. They said the word internet and tips. Who says that? That's clearly another site as well. So Goodreads. Did I visit this recently? You know what? I'm gonna go there. Let's go check that one out. I think they fixed. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like they what the? Okay. All right. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me this can't be a real site. There's no way this is a real site. Yeah, it's no longer up. I was like that. There's no way that's a real site. Suzanne Collins. Oh, this I know this. These are the type of sites where people just this is a simple blog. What's wrong with this one? Is this still up? Oh yeah, it looks like it's still up. Susan Collins. Oh, Suzanne. Wow, it still looks. Does it look still the same? It looks like it is. Okay. All right, a little contrasting issue there. All right. Okay, as I said before, it's in the eyes of the beholder, as they say. Is this WordPress? Let's check out if this is WordPress. What do you guys think? Do you think it's WordPress? Let's see. Theme builder. They're using the Google. Yeah, let's find out if this is WordPress. It looks like it's not. Oh, it looks like it's not WordPress. It's probably a custom. Where is it? Can you guys see it? WP. Is it content? I think it is. WP. Oh, 0. WP. Oh, viewport. Okay, so this is it's not a WordPress site. So I don't know. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with this site. They load up fast too. That's I said, for me, Berkshire Hathaway. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like this anymore. Come on. Seriously? This one looks like it was set up way back in like 1993 and hasn't been updated since. Are you kidding me? There is no way. No. Okay, I'm gonna check this out. There is no way. Come on. And you know they probably pay like a pretty penny just for the hosting, and there is no way. Oh my God, that can't be right. No, that can't be right. Let's go check that one out. There's no way. No, no way. That can't be right. That's gotta be like a joke. Come on. There's gotta be no way. It is. Ah, it's even smaller. Oh my goodness. There's no way. Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh. Oh man. That is. I don't know if you guys. I'm not gonna spoil the I guess the joke there, but man, that is. Oh wow. Oh wow. 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 Okay. All right. Okay, come on. There's no ways like this. I mean, you could like literally get any platform, and you could do something better than that. Come on, please. Oh no, no, and it's still up because it says 2026 admission virtual. Wow! Oh my goodness! I can't. No, no. You know what? I'm gonna check something. What do you guys think? Do you think this one uses what do you call them? HTML frames, not iframes. Do you think this site uses frames? Oh my god! I think this site uses frames. I'm gonna check this out. I wonder if it uses frames. Pause animations. Let me see about school. Oh no, okay, it doesn't use frames. So if you don't know what frames were, for example, the entire site would be here, and you'd have like two panes. You'd have the usually the left pane for navigation, and then here is where the content would be. So it would be just a link. For example, you click this, and then, or for example, the about, and then the content for about would show up here because as a frame, not an iframe, as a frame. So it will show up here, and then you can click it. Those sites were usually a pain to maintain because you would have to make sure it basically be a bunch of HTML files, and then you have to click and make sure you open. The target would actually be obviously here. So that yeah, most of that got replaced by iframes. But the problem with iframes is that you're not able to. At least they changed it now that you're able to. Before, the iframes had a limited amount of I guess styling, meaning that they would always have like a top padding and a bottom padding. So it was and obviously that security issues. But most of those things were resolved. Oh, okay. And you see this site. This is one of the fastest loading sites, so that's pretty good. I'm wondering what they use. Let's go to view page source and see what they're using. Looks like it's also another customer using CloudFront. So it looks like they're using. I see stuff like Microsoft Edge. So this is probably. I wonder if it was done in what was that thing called? Front page. Okay, so nice. All right. Again, Google Analytics has not been configured. Oh, looks like they probably have some type of a platform that they use to create it. Okay, that's interesting. We'll check it out. Don't worry, we'll check it. Oh yeah, we should actually go check it out. Let's go check it out. What is? So there you go, kids. Go to Yale School of Art, and you'll learn how to create websites. Or you can just contact me, and I'll help you out there. So let's go to that one. You can just paste here. Actually, that looks better. Oh man, they're abusing the overlays as well. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Close. That's no problem with that. Most like it's JavaScript. Ooh. Okay, that's bad. What good is this? Pause animations. Wow. What the? Okay, that looks okay. Oh my. Okay. All right. As I said, the what I said, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. All right. So, where are we again? How many are here? Life action revival. I don't see a problem with that one, honestly. Rider snaps, rips. It's nothing but a ton of white space with broken links. Oh yeah. So I tried to find a website which has broken links, and I found a few, but I don't remember where they were. Let's go to this one. This can't be right. Rider rips. I can't even find it. And this is a website that comes from consumer artists. Rider rips. Oh, okay, so I can't even click on it. Looks like let's go search for it. Does that exactly exist? Where's his website? Okay, I'm not gonna go. Holy guy. It's almost 40 years old. Okay, here we go. Riderrips.com. In case you guys are listening from through the podcast, it's Rider RYDER hyphen rips RIPPS.com. And wow, that's amazing. Ooh, wow. Perfect. Okay, I'm not gonna bother opening up on the phone. Where are we here? Hacker News. Oh yeah, this one actually, I think they actually updated. Oh, okay, I guess they did not. This is just an RSS, so I'm not gonna poo-poo this one. It's just an RSS. Come on. Yeah, this. It's always looked like it was from 1999, so that's fine. It's just an aggregate. So if you don't know what an aggregate is, it means that it just grabs a bunch of stories and puts in. Then, for example, this one will say the Swift SDK for Android. Obviously, if I click it, it's gonna take me to the. You see down here, just click it. It will take me to the blog post for that article. So this is just an aggregate. So I'm not going to. I'm not gonna poo-poo that one. It's fine. Penny Juice is a good example of a bad and unprofessional website. Going for the name, you have to go finding out the business. Really? Let's go check it out. Well, I guess that's the ultimate. Drudge Report. This one I think hasn't changed. Yeah, this has looked like this. I think for 2 decades. It always looked like this. I'm not joking. It literally always looked like this. Now, to be fair, itself, you see, it's also an aggregate. So I'm not gonna, because I said what I want. Look at this. That's what I want. When I go to a website, I don't care how ugly, because it's subjective. Toronto Cupcake. Oh, okay. What is the Toronto Cupcake? Let's take a look at this one. You know what? I might actually know the owner. At least his dad. Oh, if it's what I think it is, I might actually know this one. I mean, let's go to about. Oh no, okay, it's not. It's Michelle. Okay, I don't know Michelle. I thought it's a different site. Okay, so what is wrong with this one? Again, am I missing something? The site loads really fast, like the fastest loading site. What is wrong with this one? Please tell me, guys. Tell me. What is wrong with this site? Is it the order form? Okay, let's go check the order now. Maybe it's the order form. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's check it out on the phone. Maybe Maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't see anything wrong with that one. I must be missing something. Oh, somebody's calling me. Just a second. Unverified. Hello? Yeah, in the middle of a night live stream, so yeah. Okay, let's paste that in there. Okay, I mean, there's something wrong with this. It doesn't really fit. Privacy stuff again. Doesn't really fit, but what does it do? What do you guys think? Okay. Why is it? Oh, it slowed down as well. So let's go to order now. All right, I'm not gonna say anything. All right. Okay. So there we go. All right. So let's go back here. What else? Well, food images usually make a dish without any case for Toronto Cupcake. So one factor makes this a bad design. The web design also feels vintage. I said nothing wrong with that. Not in a good way with a super basic product page. Nothing wrong with that. It's not appealing. The opposite is discouraging while it could be so fun and engaging. Again, this whoever wrote this, whoever did this, they're more interested in the prettiness. When I'm saying the site is functional, yeah, a little, like I said, the mobile could use a few more tweaks, but other than that, the site I don't have a problem with. So this is 007 Museum. The page is not responsive, takes forever to load. Oh, Electronic Cupcake could be more fun. Okay, let's check this out. I used to be a big fan of 007 James Bond, by the way. Okay, Swedish website. All right, so it's not responsive. Okay. Golden Eye. Wow. Okay. JamesBond-shop.com. All right. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Remember I told you about the table design? This is clearly tables. You can tell here. You have to scroll. Hey, by the way, jamesbond-shop.com. If you're watching this, I can help you guys make the table responsive. I can help you with that. Oh man, I can't wait to see what this looks like on the I can't wait to see what this looks like on the mobile device. Okay. All right, I think we've seen enough. Let's go back to the top. Okay, this looks like it's just one. Everything is one page. Where can I find products or anything like that? Okay. We might have a winner. And the site loads fast, so might have an for site speed. That's actually pretty good. Let's go check this one out. Oops, I thought I copied it. What's going on? Control C. Paste. There. Why is it trying to cupcake again? Oh, I pasted in here. Oops. Guess I have to refresh. I didn't realize I must have pasted that, so I was like going crazy. Okay, Control V. There we go. Okay, so the reason the site takes so long on the mobile to load is very simple. It's because all the probably some high res images and stuff have they're just what do you call it? They haven't been not scaled. They haven't been resized for the mobile. What do you call it? For the mobile experience. What I mean is that on the desktop, when you have a desktop, probably even a laptop, usually there's a fan or something. So, meaning that it can handle larger images, videos, and all that, a lot of content, much more smoothly than say a mobile device. Because a mobile device, it doesn't have a cooling, like there's no fan, for example. So it's going to struggle. It's going to be throttled as well. So that's why you run slow. So in this particular case, because they're using tables, the content is clipped off, but normally I think these days if you use the iframe, this is probably not using iframe, I'll double check on that, it should scale automatically. That's what I expected. I said this is because it's using tables, so you need to scroll, you see like that, you need to scroll to see the content. Okay, you know what? This is so much fun. I'm actually curious to see. Can you imagine if they're using like WordPress? That would be hilarious. Let's see what they're using. I think it's just a static site. Microsoft front page! Microsoft front page! Oh my goodness! Microsoft front page! Oh wow! Wow! Microsoft front page. Remember that we're going to search Microsoft the front page. Wow! So it's just everything is just on one page. You just keep on appending at the bottom. So clearly this wasn't meant. You can see they don't have anything for the the meta tags for mobile. Yeah, generator Microsoft 4, Microsoft 4.0, 6.0. Oh my goodness. Wow, so this is all static content in case you're wondering. Oh, they actually have an iframe. Wow. So they do have some modern stuff. So they do actually have iframe here. Wow, I thought this would be the object, with the what was that, for the Flash player? But it looks like they have that, and they have some Facebook links as well. So okay, so that still works. Oh, that was the I think this stuff here. The Facebook stuff. Okay, pretty nice. Times New Roman. Oh my goodness. There's no style sheets here. It's just the embedded stuff. Okay. Again, it loads fast, except obviously of the reason. Okay, I want to find out Microsoft front page. Go figure that out. So it was discontinued. By the way, when was Microsoft front page discontinued? 2003. Wow, 2003. 2003. Wow, this takes me back when I still had a full set of hair, thick hair. Look at that. Final list 2003. What version was that, by the way? I'm curious. I want to see. I wish they put the names. Oh, so the one from 1997 was version 3. You saw. Was I right? Right? You saw it said front page, which was version 4 from 2000. Basically, it came out in 1999. I told you. Tables. That's how. I'm glad that I found that site because I wanted to show you guys an example. There's some other examples, and I'll show you that later as well, which are still active today, by the way. So there we go, and then there was actually version 11. Why did I say 8? I'm confused there. But there you go. Wow again, and wow again. All right, so Microsoft 4 and 5. Oh my goodness. So I want to show you some examples, which is, for example, the GNU. the GNU website, yeah, the GNU operating system and all that stuff. This one, I don't know if they might have updated it. That one is, oh, okay, they did update it. This one used to use tables as well. So this one used to be updated, but clearly they gave it a little, what is it called, TLC. This one, they used to use tables a lot too. I think they still, I think DistroWatch still uses tables. DistroWatch, is it, what is it, distrowatch.com? Yeah, distrowatch.com. I think they still use tables. Yeah, they still use tables. So they usually have 3 columns, so they still use table format. This one they use tables. So this one, the layout hasn't changed. But I'm wondering if this has. Let me see if this one has. The table format here is not bad. It actually does work. For example, if I go and read an article, let's go read this. Not that one. They're, what do they call the thing we release every week? Weekly, DistroWatch Weekly. So if you click on that, yeah, it's still tables. So their format is tables. I wonder if they're using. Oh, look, it's PHP. I'm wondering. I've never actually checked this. I wonder what they're using. Let's go check out. What if there's a platform they're using? You'd be surprised if it's like WordPress. I don't think it's WordPress. I think it's a custom. It's a bunch of XML here. I think it's probably some custom. What do you call it? A platform that they do use. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So let's go check out DistroWatch here. All right. Go check out DistroWatch. Oh, did you guys see that? So before they put the viewport, the meta thing, you saw how what the site used to look like. So they don't have obviously a menu. They just took the table and you get the same thing. So I could help fix this as well. So see, that's the problem with the table layout. It's like very rigid. Yeah. You can still have tables. There are ways where you can resolve that so it's more mobile friendly. Because today most people around the world, they use probably everywhere. They use their phones for surfing. The few people, only people like me, are the ones who predominantly prefer to use the desktop. I just like the big screen, sitting down comfortably. The phone, for quick stuff, or if I'm in a constrained space, that's when I use it. But normally I do not. I just prefer using the desktop. All right, so let's continue. 22 here, museum. I think, yeah, we'll check that one out. Lipton. Isn't Lipton they make tea and something? What is wrong with their site? Some of this stuff is really subjective. Okay, this can't be serious. Seriously? Pixelated images? This can't be. This can't be serious. Pixelated images? I'm not even gonna bother entering. Am I crazy? Pixelated images in 2025? This can't be right. Isn't Lipton like pixelated images? You guys see what I'm saying? Pixelated images? Oh, this is gonna be a joke. No, okay, this has to be a joke. That's gonna be a joke. Come on, we have a new winner. Okay, this might be the this might take the cake. There is absolutely no way. Yeah, it is pixelated images. Okay, this looks a little bit better, maybe because it's why does that look better on the mobile than, is it because the image is smaller? The scaling is better? Why is it over? Alright. Never mind. Oh my god, the images are pixelated. No way. No way. Are you kidding me? Like any phone, even the worst, like the cheapest phone you can buy new, like this $50, could take better photos. No way. Oh my goodness. Okay, forget about the pixelated images. I can't get over that. But the other thing is, what is going on here? It's a slideshow that doesn't scale properly. Wow. Okay, wow. This might take the cake. This is the winner. We have a winner. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Yahoo? Yahoo is kind of a little bit dated itself. So, oh, Yahoo. Okay, so that's the last one. Okay, let's go check out Yahoo. All right, let's go check out Yahoo here. Yahoo is always a little gaudy. Okay. Okay, that's an ad. Again, I don't have a problem with this. It loads quickly, as I expected. I can get the information I want even with the ads. I don't have a problem with this. Let's check it out on the mobile. I can't get over this side. Wow. 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 I don't want to look at that side again. So this is one of those sites like the BBC where I type yahoo.com because I want to go to, guess what, yahoo.com. I don't want to be redirected to the Canadian version. If I want a Canadian version, I would go to yahoo.ca or something. What I'm getting at is, if I wanted the Canadian site, I would type yahoo.ca. Okay, that's the Canadian site. I want the Canadian site. If I don't want the Canadian site, right, I want to go to yahoo.com. So this is a big fail. That alone is a big fail, just like the BBC site. Huffington Post used to do the same thing, but they closed down their the Canadian division. You type like huffingpost.com or huffpost.com, and then it always take you to the .ca site, which I used to dislike like crazy. So actually, there's one site. Let's, for example, if I go to Dell, I type dell.com. See, it also goes to the Canadian version. I really dislike that. Now, at least here they allow me, if I want to stay on the American one, I just change this from, just edit this, and I think I just type US, English US, and then you see it will stay English US. Thank you, Dell. Thank you for that. That's fine. I want to stay in the States, so that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. That's the way that should be done. BBC, I hope you're hearing that. And same with I already forgot whatever site that was. I really dislike. Yeah, the Yahoo. Yahoo is another one. Okay, so it's been over an hour. I just wanted to get this out of the way because some of my pet peeves for sites. And you know the funny thing about all this? Every single one of these sites, except for that museum, because I want to put it as a labor of love for one person, you know that they overpaid for hosting and for the design, and you know that Lipton Poly paid a professional photographer to take those photos or something like that, or overpaid anyway. So there you go. Wow, that definitely takes the cake. All right, as I said before, this is a fun little tutorial. just to show you all that. Now I have something to show you guys. You can make fun of my website too, so I'm going to show you that. Just as I said, turnaround is fair play. Okay, so I'll show you my blog site. Actually, I will use a different browser. Not because I'm embarrassed, but I'm not embarrassed. So let me bring. I show it all the time. You guys see it every day. So here we go. I'm going to show you my website. So jambo.com. Okay, you see it loads quickly. That's what I like. We'll check it out on mobile, don't worry. So I'm going to check, what is it here? So this is what we did earlier today. And here I can scroll down to the footer. Some of these are pixelated. I do admit I do need to replace them. I did this such a long time ago. I just haven't had time. What do I want? I just want any article here. So for example, I'm going to click this article. As you can see, fast. I want to go here where it says about right here, the recommended resources. So as you guys know, I'm in a rural area, and the internet and cellular service is not very good here. So what I do is I got SpaceX Starlink residential service. So that allows me to obviously have high-speed internet. For example, like I'm recording right now and live streaming this, and I also use it for my phone. Bam! I use Wi-Fi calling. As you guys just somebody just the scammer or spammer just called me, and I'm just gonna show you here on the phone that I do have the. There we go. You see, I'm using Wi-Fi calling. You can see the little phone icon there. So, and the Wi-Fi is on, as you can see. So I do use Wi-Fi calling. That allows me to send and receive calls and text messages. I can also send, whether it's MMS or just plain SMS. All right, and so I have a referral link here, Starlink residential service. So it's on every article. So if you use my referral link, if you're thinking of getting a SpaceX Starlink residential service, I'll get 1 month free, and you guys will get a discount. The discount depends on what location you are, and the length or the duration of the types as well. And also, I'm also going to show my novelette. It's called The Algorithmic Serpent. It's available right now on Amazon. You see, it's by me, Edward Ojambo. It's about a scientist who creates an AI system, and he loses his mind. So not only does he have to regain control of his mind, but he also has to regain control of the AI, which is running amok. And you can see this is the paperback version. You see, it's a real pages and all that stuff in here. So there's also an ebook version. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get it for free. So the ebook version, you can get the ebook version for free. So try it out. It's very, very affordable. It's basically at cost. Most of the fee for the paperback version is for printing and shipping, and most of the cost for the ebook version is for, I guess, the storage on Amazon and payment and all that kind of stuff. So their payment system. So let me know what you guys think of it. I do, obviously, as you can see in my bio here, I'm a software engineer, web developer, and author. And as you read the little blog here, so I have books, the programming books for JavaScript, Python, PHP, and I also have the Mastering Blender Python API, and my first fiction, which is this novelette, The Algorithmic Serpent. So I do have the book page here. It's on Amazon. You can check it out. And if you need support, I also have ojamboservices.com, or you can just contact me several ways. There's the comments, there's ojambo.com on the contact page, and you can leave, even in the comments for the article, you can do that as well. There's several ways to contact me. And also, if you're ready to learn, I also have the online shop at ojamboshop.com. I used it last year for practically close to 100% of the tutorials I made last year. I used the web IDE there as well. I might start that up again just to promote it, but there you go. If you guys want discounts for the courses, let me know. I was printing them, I was giving them away a lot last year. So if you want some, let me know. I can do that again. Okay, so that's the end of the tutorial. In the live chat, there's Jadgis Lodi, V7K. Thank you again for joining the live chat, and be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments. That helps this channel grow. And I said it's sometimes you need a light-hearted take on things, and this is what this tutorial is. But we'll get back to business starting tomorrow, and I hope you guys can join me. With that said, I leave you. Good night. It's right now it's close to 10 p.m. Eastern my time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye. Have a